Bunkers of clandestine love. I have to write a postcard to abroad. And today, unlike before, postcards are no longer in use. We abandoned them, just like the Morse code. Despite them helped us to share the joy with someone who was far away at the time. Well, it's already known. Man is not only a homo sacer, but an abandoner too. Back to the foremost argument. I just wish for writing a postcard, and even though I am a child of parents, postcard scribes, I do not know how. People with more experience in the field of publications into foreign languages gave me some realistic pieces of advice. They trusted me their life secret. Emphasize only those aspects that make a profound impression on the West people. Do you understand, man? What the hell are you saying? Are they cliches? Yes, they are. But let us imagine literature as a market in which the assortment of sworn virgins, the kanun, the Albanian state atheism are quite wanted, as well as the Albanian issue in the protection of Jews during the World War II, the drug traffic and tribal revenge. Don't tell me that you intend to write about bunkers. What in God's sakes is left unsaid regarding the Albanian bunkers? Every time I go back to the sea to replace old pictures with new ones, I observe that the sea has carried out its revenge. This sea, which in summer resembles a domesticated pet, in wintertime returns like a wolf. The sea has swallowed up fern-made beach umbrellas, tents covered with palm branches, as well as summertime bars that live only one season under Italian or Latin American names. The sea bites the hips of the gentle slopes of the hills in front of its waves, as if biting the ribs of a deer. However, we already know, more than anything, the sea likes to eat bunkers. We have been seeing for 30 years that the Albanian Adriatic Sea part is fed with iron and concrete. The capsules, products of paranoia, were embedded in the front of the blue space. They were stationed here to observe the enemy from the distance, to signal his coming and to defend us from whoever would arrive from the sea. Although the enemy never arrived, we waited, closed in our anti-atomic bunkers. While looking for to be a candidate for a hero, a grade that in the atheist state competed for the rank of a candidate for an angel, many soldiers and mobilized citizens wrote their names of their real and hypothetical girlfriends on the concrete. Others engraved their initials with bayonets, as well as the date of their release from obligatory military service. Beautiful girls' names. Invisible girls, hidden behind fragile names. Annie, Moza, Linda, Vjolca. Dude was here. The uncle left. Another 10 days. And then some heart shapes and some anchors painted. Most of those bunkers are now rolled into the sea. Along with them are rolled up into the sea the names of the cities from where the soldiers came from, the names of the unknown girls, symbols and initials, where the people of these names may now be. Are they together? Did they ever manage to unite as they had dreamed? For a long time, after the fall of the communist regime, these iron and concrete houses, similar to shaved military heads, served as houses of passion for all those who had nowhere to shelter their secret love. Those bunkers today look like the severed heads after a duel between ideologies, which clothed the love in military uniform. Perhaps converting bunkers to love shuttles should not have been too difficult, as long as the fire was always inside. But looking upside down, that abandoned military installation stuck even to this day on the shores of the Albanian Sea, in the area of Kalmi, in the city of Durrës, looks like a stubborn soldierly phallus made of concrete and steel, which is trying to impregnate the shore's soil again. Even though someone else tried to soften their ferocity by painting them with strong, vivid colors and to make them more attractive to tourism, the corrosion was more persistent than the colors. These days, new personal names come from distant lands, lesser known cities and states, from those that have never been written before over a bunker, have been marked close to the old local names written earlier over there. Are they those who once upon a time sheltered here their clandestine love? No. These are real clandestines. Whose lovers are these? They are adorers of survival's cult. They are soldiers of the immigrant division of clandestine hopes. This new arrival makes the abandoned bunkers on the shores of Durrës feel still alive, yet useful and necessary. Its half dome takes the form of a helmet hemisphere, over which is written the name of Egypt, Syria, and Iran. From the love letters and the names of the Albanian former clandestine lovers written and engraved on the inner wall of bunkers, if not soldiers, immigrants seem to be born. Of those who have begun to use these bunkers as provisional houses until they write their names in the registers of the other shores. Until then, the bunkers will be shelter caves, wall-painted witnesses, Cueva de las Manos, Cave of Hands, translated for tourists' needs. Our sad, postmodern Altamira.